Hey everyone, and welcome to my fall 2022 porch decorate with me. I'm so excited to be decorating this porch at our new house for the very first time, so come along. Obviously, the first step is that I need to get this porch cleaned off, which was a much needed task anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a good sweep, and then we're going to get started decorating. At the end of the video, I'm also going to show you how I made the door hanger that I hang on my front door and take you along as I make pear butter for the very first time using the pears from the pear tree in our backyard. Let's go!
Come a little closer, I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower, I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you.
If I ever have decorative pillows outside, I always try and put a big rock in them. That keeps them from blowing away. It keeps them in place.
Wheels in motion, I'm going crazy for you. I feel like the ocean, I can see you want this too. Cause you've been looking at me all night, trying to figure me out. I just wanna let you know, and I ain't playing no games. Baby, you won't change, I only want you. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling.
Okay, now the fun part, let's watch me rearrange these pumpkins over and over and put them in every different spot. And watch for the small pumpkin pie pumpkin, that one gets moved the most. Let's see how many times.
I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love. 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 Come a little closer, I wanna dance with you. Everything's moving slower, I don't know what it is you do. I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, it's making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but
Now I'm coming out with the wall hanging for the front door. I wanted to do something other than a wreath this year, so I used this hanging wall bucket that I've had forever from Magnolia, and I filled it with all stems and things I already had. So after I'm done decorating the porch, I will show you how I put that together, but I love the way it turns out, and it ties everything on the porch together really well. And here is the final, what I would consider a fall harvest front porch. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I just think it's very inviting, very fall with lots of fun colors. And stay tuned because I have some really cute ideas to change up the porch for Halloween based on some inspiration I got on TikTok. So I can't wait to share that with you guys. That will likely be the next video. But for now, here is our beautiful fall harvest porch that we will probably also go back to after Halloween. Okay, now I'm going to take you through a really quick run through of me putting together the fall wall hang. Like I said, I already had this galvanized bucket from Magnolia Market, but I will link something similar below. I'm going to start by putting this floral foam in there so that I can stick all the picks directly in there and they stay up at the top and don't fall down.
I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my calling. There's no one else here that I see but you. It's what you're doing that's making me feel like I'm falling. Yeah, I'm falling in love.
After buying this house, we were blessed to discover that the tree in our backyard was a fruiting pear tree, and we were so excited. So it produces hundreds and hundreds of pears. So I have been on the hunt for recipes to use the pears, and today I'm going to take you through as I make my very first pear butter. This was a super simple recipe and really easy to do, and it made my house smell like delicious fall smells. So pear butter is the equivalent of apple or pumpkin butter, just made with pears. So it's kind of like a mix between like a jam and a pear sauce, and it is delicious. My family was eating it by the spoonful once it was done. So to start, I am just peeling and then chopping the pears into big chunks. The recipe says that you do not have to peel, but then you have to sift out the peels later after they cooked, so I would rather peel to begin with. For this recipe, I used about 6 pears. You can definitely make a bigger batch. I halved the recipe on this just to test it out, and then I made it in my crock pot. So super simple, you just dump and you let it cook for several hours.